Well, it's been a little while since I've done one of these vlogs, and I got so busy that I finally just thought to myself, I think about the only way I'm gonna have material for another one of these is if I just strap a camera to my head and film myself working. So that's what I did, and that's what you're watching, me upgrade my coworker's video editing machine, which was built by a local computer company who did a absolutely terrible job. So I went back and redid some of their work, including like cable wiring organization and stuff like that inside the case, adding a second graphics card that it needs to handle the work that he's actually doing, and just a couple other things, adding a new fan, blah blah blah, nerd stuff. Nobody cares. But what a couple of you have been asking me to talk about is what's actually going on in my life. You know who you are because you've directly asked me. So here's what's going on in the life of Toast. In my last vlog, I mentioned that I had a lead on an apartment. Well, I moved into that apartment on June 26th, and I've been in said apartment for a little over a month now. So far, it's going surprisingly good. The roommate who moved in with me is actually moving out in just a few weeks to move back into the dorms because he's decided that he wants to cut back on his work hours and just take a student loan for the semester so that he can focus on his academics. And so the other roommate who's planning to move in is now potentially not coming until mid-September, which will potentially leave me on my own for about 3-4 weeks. Not too bad, really. I don't necessarily mind the alone part, and just a little questioning my finances in terms of actually handling it, because the guy who's moving out, I'm prorating him so he doesn't have to pay the full price for the month, because that's ridiculous. I don't want to do that. And I'm going to prorate the guy who's moving in because I don't want him to pay for a full month if he's not going to be here for that full month. If he's just moving in mid-month, stuff like that doesn't really matter, I suppose. Anyway, so that's been happening. Other exciting news has been happening in the form of a particular person. I will leave it at that. Additionally, the semester is starting very soon. I'm still trying to get used to my new job, which I started a new job, guys, and it's really exciting. That's actually what you're watching right now, in case you weren't sure what you were looking at on this video. I'm the IT assistant at a local media company, so that's exciting. And what else is exciting is the fact that this new job is potentially going to keep me here in this town, in Moberly, I should say, past December. My whole plan was to pursue a job at this juvie back home and get there as quickly as I possibly could and, leave here in December and never come back. But I got this job offer and I decided to take it because I kind of needed it, and I'm starting to like it already, and I think I might actually stick around and see where this rabbit hole leads. Aside from that, I've just been, doing the usual thing, going to work, coming home, sleeping, trying to keep my eyes upward. I went to a new church in Quincy last weekend, and I'm going again this weekend, even though it's 90 miles there, just because there's something about the place that kind of, there's that comforting aspect to it. You know what I mean? Not necessarily the comfortable aspect, but the comforting aspect, where you walk in and it's like, yeah, this could be home. For those of you who do know, it's really hard for me to actually find a church to settle in, so I've decided to check this place out, which I don't really mind. I'm actually kind of looking forward to going this Sunday and learning more about the place. And yeah, that is it. Hope you've enjoyed this update in the life of Toast.